Hello, my Skywalkers. It is Sky, and I am back with the positive energy. Hope everyone's having a thriving, thundering Thursday. Just made that one up on the spot. I can do better, I can do better. Who can? We all could do better. So my last video was about removing toxic people and toxic traits from your life. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know what you guys think down below. Go comment and subscribe and like. Nothing wrong with a little clickety clackety clickety clackety. I know y'all on them phones. I see you on them phones. I'll see you. But yeah, so go check that video out, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. So definitely like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think down below. I'm gonna leave the link to the last video down below in the description today. Haven't done that yet, but I'm gonna start doing that. So yeah, let's get to it. You guys know I like to start my videos off with a daily affirmation first, and the daily affirmation for today, it is moment of silence. Peace is not the absence of problems, but the presence of love, which chooses to embrace and rise above them. I love that quote. I got that, I think I got that today or either last night from Eternal Sunshine, and I just love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Because it's just like the meaning behind it for me is just like, instead of being immature about things, instead of not being wise about the decisions you make, you can choose peace, and you can choose to keep the peace and rise above things that obviously are immature and not worth your energy, I love it. I love it. I love it. But let's get into it. Today my video is going to be a little short like last time. I'm still on vacation. I still have a lot to get done when it comes to school and when it comes to family and life in general. I am squeezing these videos in as best I can, guys. Just stick with me. But today the main topic of this video is going to be diving back into yourself. Since we talked about removing people that aren't healthy for you, or removing traits that you feel like isn't healthy for you, it's all a process. But I just feel like for me, the next step in the process after I realized I had to do those things, or I realized I had to do those things, was definitely realizing what I wanted. Like, okay, I removed these people who are obviously not healthy for me, or who was holding me back in that moment in time. Now what do I do? What do I want to do? So diving back into yourself, definitely figure out what you want. Figure out what you like. Figure out what you want to do with yourself, what you want to do with your time. Like, spend your time wisely. Give it out wisely. Don't just give your time to anybody or anything. Dive back into yourself. And when I say it, I mean it as in like so many different spectrums. It can go a long way when I say dive back into yourself. It's like the journey of loving yourself and the journey of healing yourself. It's gonna be a point in time where, like I said, it gets messy. I said that in all my videos. It's a messy process. But the fun part, I feel like, is when you start to dive back into yourself, because you start to realize, this is what I like, this is what I want to do, this is what I enjoy, all of those things. And for me, it's been like, ooh, so I like this. Ooh, this is fun. Okay, so like, definitely once you figure that out, the last one I talked about, guys, removing people from your life and things that you feel like are holding you back, dive back into you. I'm going to give you guys a few tips like I do in all my videos, just about what I do is dive back into myself and what could possibly help you guys. But there's definitely other ways you could do so, to each its own. Okay, so first, when I started to dive back into myself, I had to practice, because I told you guys I'm an overthinker. I overanalyze a lot of stuff. It gets bad, all right? But I had to let things go. I had to practice. I had to start to practice to let things go. And I still struggle. I'm getting there. I'm getting better day by day. But I had to practice on letting everything go, letting things like, just slide off my pretty little shoulders, just like that, and focusing on myself. You're going to have bad days, you're going to have good days, no matter how well you're doing in life. It's going to happen. But you have to learn, and you have to practice on just letting it go, and continue to keep that tunnel vision on what you want and what you want to do with your life and yourself and your time, all those things, After that, we're going to find what really matters to us or to you. Find what really matters to you. Find out like what you really genuinely care about. It could be a number of different things, obviously, because everyone's different. You know, heck, for all I know, you know, you could care about rabbits a lot. You don't know that, do you? Do you know if you like rabbits? Do you? Have you taken the time out to know if you like rabbits or not, man? Or girl? Brody Yodi? Have you? If you don't know, I think you need to take some time and figure it out. Okay, so definitely take some time and figure out what really matters to you. Figure out what you're passionate about, you know? Because like as I'm taking this time out, I'm realizing I'm a lot more passionate about cars than I thought. Definitely. And I realize I'm very passionate about them and I really love them. And I want to go to school and learn how to fix cars and all this stuff. Not just because of other people, but it's because I really I enjoy learning about it. I enjoy watching people work on cars. Like I literally will get on YouTube and just watch people work on cars. I love it. It's something that I'm realizing that I'm passionate about, and that's great. It's something that I know I love. But in order to do that, I had to focus on myself and keep that tunnel vision. At the end of the day, no matter what distractions or what things or what people I hang around with and all these things, you still have to make time for yourself and make time to figure out what you're passionate about, what hobbies you enjoy, and etc. Take care of what matters to you. And you can take this and you could use it in your own way. You can, you know, everyone has their own perspective. So you can hear that and you can be like, oh, okay, I'll make sure I take care of my shoes. I mean, of course, take care of the things that you care about, but also take care of what matters to you. So if it's something, let's say politics, if it's a club that you're in, if it's let's see, a new game you got and you really enjoy it, and you know, like when you play this game and you level up each time, you're like, oh, you're so stoked about it, you love it so much, you know, take care of it. And I'm not meaning like the game itself or like this, but I'm meaning as in stay consistent with it. If it's something that's making you happy and it's giving you good energy, make sure you take care of it. As in, you know, pay attention to it, stay consistent with it, be about it. You know, you can't be flaky about stuff that you enjoy. That doesn't make any sense. If you enjoy something, why flake on it? You know, if you enjoy someone's company and, you know what I mean, a friend of yours who you enjoy being around, they make you happy or whatever, don't depend on them for happiness, but make sure you take care of that friendship. Make sure you take care of yourself so you can still continue to have that friendship. Take care of what makes you happy, guys. I see people all the time, you know, they meet these guys or they meet these girls, and, you know, friends of mine have told me situations, and it's like, they're like, oh, well, yeah, this person did this and this and this, but then they started to do this to themselves and we kind of stopped talking. If you don't take care of yourself, if you aren't fully intact and, you know, working on being the best you can be, you're not going to be able to give the best you to other people. So therefore, you're going to lose a lot of friendships. You're going to lose a lot of relationships. You're going to, you know, people are going to look at you differently. And, you know, it doesn't matter how they look at you, but it's going to affect your day to day. It's going to, whether you realize it or not, it's going to affect your day to day, and it's going to affect your relationships with other people. So you really need to make sure you're taking care of what you want. And in order to do that, you got to make sure you're taking care of yourself. You wake up one day and you're depressed and you're sad and you're in that bed and you don't want to get up. Get up. Take care of yourself. Take care of your bed. Get up. Don't just sit and just mope and just be like, because everyone has those days. And sometimes, you know, I'm not going to lie, sometimes it's okay. But you got to get up and take care of it. You got to. Because if you don't, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to be better. And it's just not going to work. You know what I mean? Like, you have to make sure, if you want to, I'll use this. If you want a garden, if you want to start to grow and, you know, have this garden and everything, right? You got to make sure you water it. You got to make sure you plant these seeds correctly. You got to make sure it's getting the correct sunlight. You got to take care of it. You can't start a friendship or relationship with this, or you can't start this job or start this. You can't start things and not be consistent and not take care of it. You know, because not only is it going to reflect and it's going to show the other person, you know, who you really are or what they, you know, it's also going to, in the long run, you're going to realize that you've been messing up. You're going to realize, like, dang, I should have just been taking care of myself. Instead, I've been doing the wrong thing, okay? And that's definitely like, it's hard to realize sometimes. Like, it's hard to realize sometimes when you need to work on yourself. It's hard to realize when you're making the wrong decision, because you can go off of your gut. You know what I mean? You only can go off of what you want to do and what you think is right on what basis, based off what people you trust tell you. You know, you can go to your father or your mother, or, you know, a good friend of yours, or whomever you go to that you trust, and they can give you this advice, and it could lead you down the wrong path. But they may just trying to give you the best advice, but you're gonna take it how you want to take it. So, you know, it all depends on you. At the end of the day, you got to make sure you're taking care of your body, your soul, and your mind. At the end of the day. Okay, guys? End of the day, you got to make sure you're taking care of your body and your soul. You know, also, I talked about like what I do. I work out, I do yoga. You know, I love to take walks, love to read books. It's kind of like nerdy stuff, whatever. But, you know, whether your thing and you feel like diving back into yourself is going to be playing the game a little longer, or playing basketball with the guys, or, you know, taking a jog with the girls, I don't know, getting coffee and crying a little bit, I don't know. But you need to figure out what gets you going. You need to figure out what motivates you, because when you have a lack of motivation, when you feel like you have no one in your corner despite you still having yourself, that's when you start to go back down. That's when you start to fall back. So you can remove those people from your life. You can, you know, start to change yourself and work on yourself day to day. But if you're not putting in the time and the effort and the work, and you're really diving into yourself like you need to be doing, I'm not going to tell you like, oh, you're going to fail. But if you don't, it's gonna be like, you know, a half-tailed outcome. Like, you're not really gonna see the full-fledged outcome that you could get by doing it fully. If you're gonna do half a shift, you're gonna get paid for half that shift. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna be like, oh, well, you came at least, you're gonna get paid for the. No, you gotta put in the work and put in the time and the effort when it comes to you. Because when it comes to you, whatever you choose to do, whoever you hang out with, it's going to affect everything in your life. Everything in your life affects you. It's all a cycle like this all the time. You know, you say, well, this one thing and this is going to change. Boom. Say this one thing is going to change again. Boom. This happens, it's going to change again. Boom. Boom. It's always just changing, guys. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like, I didn't have much for this video. I'm actually still thinking really hard about what I want to do for the next video. I'm debating if I want to do a prank video or if I want to do a story time. But I would like for you guys to let me know whether you can DM me on IG, because people have been doing that. I've gotten a few DMs about my YouTube videos and I love it. Like, the interactions, like, oh my god. So DM me, Facebook Messenger me about like what you guys think I should do, what you guys would like to see from me. But I'm definitely thinking hard about story times and a prank video, because the prank video, I feel like it would be hilarious because I'm in town with my family and it would be hilarious. I'm already goofy enough, so yeah, it's just gonna be, I feel like y'all would love that. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I'm gonna close out with my closing quote. That's what I'm going to do. And today is not going to be like anything that major, but I'll show you guys. Yeah, I'm actually in my old bathroom, and in my old bathroom I used to keep like little affirmations in here. So whenever I would come inside my bathroom, like morning time, nighttime, throughout the day, I would always, especially when I'm having a bad day, I would always make sure I read my affirmations and my quotes to myself. And I thought today, like the ending quote, I was going to share this one with you guys. So today, the ending quote is: give yourself permission to take time to breathe, to live life, to give, to love, to reflect, to be present, and to just be. Like I said, that goes along with diving back into yourself. Take your time, guys. Love yourself and allow yourself to mess up and fix it. Allow yourself to run wild and then get correct. Allow yourself to just be you. Focus on yourself and realize what gets you going. With that said, I'm gonna get some of this in my mouth. That was really nice. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and watching my video today. Yet again, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, a thriving 35 Thursday. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. That was not the best. But make sure you please like, comment, and subscribe for me. Bye.